Hey y'all, let's talk about some Hobby Lobby cars, and I got some Pro Tinker cars too. I've had them for a good while. I've just been real busy with a whole bunch of other projects and stuff. But yesterday we went to 5 Hobby Lobbies in our area, and it's the first time I found the Volkswagen pit kits. So maybe you'll be lucky enough to get some. That was They've been out a good while, since early 2025. No, even further back. Yeah, 2020, early 2025. And I hadn't seen them. Seen plenty of them Firebirds lately, and there's still plenty of those Vans and them other, them Corvettes. But my buddy Don has saw on Facebook some people was talking about the red and white and blue, Thunderjets across America. So we went out hunting for them. Got almost the whole set. Don grabbed several too. But if you're having trouble getting cars, I know a lot of y'all say your Hobby Lobby's crap or somebody goes and buys them all up. Here's a little trick I've done before, and you can do it too. At the counter, ask them for a rain check and fill it out, put your information, your phone number. And I asked them if I could order a case of these. Well, they didn't know how many was in a case. So she said, well, how many do you want? I said, well, I'll take 10. And then they show up to the store, they call you, you go in. You don't have to take them all, right? As a matter of fact, out of the 10 I ordered, 4 of them I already had in the past. But it's a good way when you start seeing a few of these new releases out and you're missing a couple, or you just want to get another batch of cars, because there's no telling what you get in. I'm still seeing the generic NASCAR Super 3 show up sometimes, which is odd, and some of the older funny cars. But and every once in a while you'll see an even older one show up. There's no rhyme or reason on Hobby Lobby, but that's a trick you can do, especially guys like G Bud says his is always out. Somebody buys them up as soon as they put them out, and there are a lot of people that go there on Friday and get the whatever. But my local Hobby Lobbies, we don't have to contend with that. I think me and Don are probably the largest volume of purchases there. But so I got both of the Dodge Chargers, which love the paint scheme. It's a shame they didn't do them in extraction. These are all Thunderjets, which is not my preferred chassis, but Hobby Lobby prices, you can't go wrong. And I know Tinker had these on pre-order, or had them when they first came out, but he's a little expensive. One of the Ford Thunderbolts, so the B version, both of the ice cream trucks, A and V version, those are pretty cool. Ford ice cream trucks, very nice. And then one of the Chevy Bel Airs. So I'll keep an eye out for them. If the other ones don't show up, I'll do the rain check trick. And then when Don was out running around one day, he got me the Hooker Headers Camaro. That's pretty cool. El Camino, not Camaro. And I found this was one, I thought it was an older release. No, sort of mid 2025, but the chrome Hearst. I think I have the red one already. I have to dig back through and make sure. Funny car, 4-gear. And then this 1977 Pontiac Trans Am, that was also a last year release, Firebird TA. And that's the chrome one. I'm not usually a fan of a chrome car, but that one's not too bad. Kind of cool, kind of unique. Put these back in the bag so I can make a little room. Yeah, I bought a bunch of cars on Pro Tinkers last. I think it was the 40, he had some stuff at 40% off, 20% off, but he was getting rid of all those 132s that weren't that new SCX Advance, which I don't know why he went with SCX Advance. I think that's a garbage system. That mechanical solenoid or electronic solenoid that mechanically activates the lane change switches. It's great for the track, but all of your cars have to have that on there, and depending on the current and all sorts of things, those solenoids will wear out. And not only that, you can't really easily adapt other brand cars to run on those, where Scale Electrics, Carrera, Fly, all the other brands, Slottits, you can run them on Carrera track or SCX Old Track or Scale Electrics track, or you know, any of the Polycar stuff. So you get more flexibility with those, and there's probably more parts support on those platforms for getting spares and stuff like that off. I know SCX is still in business in Spain, but I think they're probably only popular there. So I don't know if any of y'all bought any of his SCX Advanced sets yet, but first car is Porsche 911 Fly car, rear drive. Got a real rough sound gear mesh, but it's the one that they did a petty collaboration kind of charity thing. Looks pretty cool with the colored wheels, blue, yellow, and green wheels. It was just bulk package, but like I said, he had them on sale already, and then he had the 40% off. So I just grabbed several that weren't sold out and that I didn't have. Oh, this one's a Nenko, another Porsche. Yeah, wrapped inside bubble wrap in there. That one's got almost like too smooth mesh gear, but gear mesh on the rear crown. Looks pretty cool. Black and red, almost like a Kenwood pattern color for Porsche 911. Pretty good looking car. Don't care for the black cars, but that one's got enough color contrast. It's not too bad. And Alfa Romeo. I love those Alfa Romeos. This one has not been opened. Goodness. But let's see what that one looks like. Yeah. Fly car, Alfa Romeo. Very colorful. That'll be easy to see on the track. Most of these fly cars are not lighted. I don't think this one is. Matter of fact, I don't believe I've ever gotten a fly car that was lighted. 158 Alfalfa. Pretty good little car. Happy with that. Another dark colored one. Lancia Beta. This one is a fly car. And it's got a pretty color scheme to it. Quite a bit of black on there, but other colors to break it up. Very large number, 577. There's been a lot of cars in that race. Pretty cool. Like I said, these were, I think all of those cars were under 20 bucks each after the discounts. And I had one of these before that was all black, and I painted it yellow, and I just didn't paint yellow on top of black. It just got too the paint got too thick to get a good coverage. So, Buddy had, so I got 2 of these, 3 of these, this particular model. Lola 98, very nice, good bright yellow and black. But the other one that I had that I painted was very quick. And then one more car. This one is another Ninko. Oh, and it's an angle winder. And it's actually an angle winder with a broken pinion gear already, or a real, it's got cracked pinion gear for sure. Very common on them. I'll have to fix that. Good color pattern though, I like it. White, yellow, red. Good looking car. Gold rims. Yeah. I'll definitely leave that one out. It's gonna need a little work. Matter of fact, I think I have an extra angle winder chassis in the Ninko that I've already repaired. So it might be a quick swap. Just swap the wheels. And then I got one of these. One of them counters y'all was using out there on Bob's race night. And these, he had these at half price. I don't remember how many he had. And like I said, it's been several weeks now since that sale, so I'm sure he's out of this, but he was clearing out his 132 stuff. I haven't been back to look and see what he has left, but he had some really good deals during that go round. And like I said, I already got a lot of 132 cars, but if I see them, it's funny because I've been able to get 132 cars even cheaper than the Hobby Lobby prices, which is pretty good, other than buying a brand new one every now and then from Carrera, which are kind of expensive, but they're always real good build quality. That's about all I got, y'all. Take care. Give that Hobby Lobby trick a shot.